Infinity. Overcoming the Fear of Death. Written and narrated by Craig Beck. Copyright craigbeck.com, 2003 to 2016. Free supplementary downloads for this book are available from www.craigbeck.com. Introduction. Birth and death are the only two events that we all share. One is remembered and acknowledged every year and is considered a joyful celebration to enjoy. The other, we bury deep in our subconscious and we never talk of it. We don't just forget that we're going to die, but rather most of us spend a lifetime passively terrified by the mere thought of it. Death is coming to us all, and it doesn't care how much money or status you have. As the saying goes, nobody is getting out of this alive. So if you want to ever be truly at peace in this lifetime, the first and most important step is to accept your eventual death as readily as you do your birth. Western society has stuck its head in the sand and prefers the universal pretense that death really doesn't exist. It is just something that happens to other people. Our every dealing with it is sanitized. We don't even like to talk about people dying. Instead, we dilute it by referring to it as passing on, etc. We don't talk about it, and we don't accept it, because for most people the thought of the end is our biggest and most horrific fear. My name is Craig Beck, and in this profound and life-shifting book, I will take on this most taboo of subjects. I will show you why you have nothing to be afraid of, and how you can find peace in the knowledge and acceptance of death. Not just of those who share your life with you, but also the thought ultimately of your own death. Discover the power of now, living and enjoying the moment. Limitless mindset and potential. The reassurances revealed by palliative care nurses. Peace and happiness beyond your wildest dreams. How to heal rifts and problem relationships now. How to live your life to your full potential. The peace revealed by near-death experiences, and understanding and coping with death and grief in your life. While many people will avoid this book due entirely to the subject matter, those who are brave enough to take the journey will discover a whole new level of peace, purpose, and happiness in their life. Chapter 1. 28th of August, 2004. Darlington, England. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. Mark Twain. Something strange had happened in England. Nobody could quite understand why, but briefly, for a few hours, it appeared to have stopped raining. The whole of the male population of the United Kingdom rushed en masse to their sheds and garages for what was the last chance to put the rusting and dust-covered barbecue to some use. There is nothing us men like better than poking meat with a stick over an over-enthusiastically primed fire. It's quite a peculiar thing. Even the most culinary challenged man believes that when he is behind the grill, he has the standards and technique of Gordon Ramsay. In many respects, I'm quite a sensitive, metrosexual sort of man. I do not go weak at the knees when a flashy car goes past me. I have no desire to tinker with any sort of engine, and I can't stand soccer. However, as much as I take pride in my connection to my feminine side, I still get the caveman-style urge to poke a fire when I see one. How disappointingly predictable, I know. But there you go, and that is exactly what I was doing when the telephone rang at 6 p.m. on the 28th of August, 2001. My wife opened the kitchen window and called out to me that my brother was on the phone. This, in itself, was worrying, because he never calls me, and in the interest of honesty, I also never call him. Please don't think that we had some big falling out or don't see eye to eye on some important issues. We're just both ridiculously poor at staying in touch with each other. We've allowed this distance to become the norm, and now when one of us does attempt some sort of communication, the instant reaction from the other sibling is one of shock, worry, and suspicion. So when the phone rings and it's my brother,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?